Our drought monitor was updated once again today, and it is showing this drought continuing to spread. Specifically, our extreme drought here has now spread from Coles County to Douglas, Champaign, Piatt, Moultrie, and portions of Shelby County. So this drought is continuing to worsen, and this is because we haven't seen any significant rainfall in the past few weeks or past months really, but we are expecting a chance for rain as we move into the weekend. This is coming from this system here that's currently over Nebraska and parts of North Dakota. This will continue to move eastward and affect us here in east central Illinois and finally bring us some much needed significant rainfall that could combat our drought. But this is still a few days away and it is moving quite slowly, so there is time for this rain system to change course. But here today we saw clear skies here in the background of Eastern Illinois campus with high temperatures in the mid to upper 70s, a high temperature of 75 degrees here in Charleston, although we got up near 80 in parts of our area as well. And as we move overnight tonight, temperatures will begin to drop down into the 50s with a low temperature of 55 degrees. And those clear skies won't be with us anymore because we're going to be seeing building clouds overnight tonight that will continue into tomorrow, leaving us with mostly cloudy skies. And you're seeing the clear skies now across most of the area, but as we move overnight tonight, those clouds will build, eventually leaving us with mostly cloudy skies for our morning hours tomorrow and throughout the entire daytime tomorrow. So not only with the mostly cloudy skies, but we'll be seeing similar temperatures to what we saw today with a high temperature of 77 degrees for your daytime tomorrow. But there will be a cool down eventually as we start our weekend. But here are those mostly cloudy skies that you'll be seeing throughout the entire daytime tomorrow as we move into the evening hours. And those clouds are setting up the possibility for rain as we move into Saturday. Here is that rain system that was over Nebraska and North Dakota. That system eventually will hit us on Saturday, bringing significant rainfall, but we'll see temperatures up into the 80s before this rain moves through, with a high temperature on Saturday of 82 degrees. But with that rain will come a cold front, which will cool down our temperatures with a high temperature of 62 degrees as we finish off our weekend. And along with that, there will be a slight chance for rain as it moves overnight Saturday night into Sunday morning, but that rain will eventually clear up, and those clouds will clear up too as we start the next work week with mostly clear skies on Monday and temperatures once again warming back up into the 70s with a high temperature of 71 degrees on Monday. But with this rain system moving through, we are expecting significant rainfall, although this is a few days out still, so this is not completely accurate, but we are still expecting significant rainfall as we move into Saturday and eventually into Sunday morning. As of right now, the models are predicting around 2 inches of rain, but there is still time for this to change. The only thing we can guarantee right now is that we will see rain, and this will bring a cold front through that will cool down our temperatures as we move into Sunday. We're going to see a high temperature in the low 60s on Sunday, but you'll notice temperatures will warm back up again on Monday and eventually cool down once again as we move into Tuesday. But first, we're going to see high temperatures in the 80s on Saturday. Eventually, that rain moving through on Saturday will cool off our temperatures on Sunday, getting down into the 60s. Here's that warm up as we start next work week with a high temperature of 71 degrees, but we're going to see another cool down as we move around midweek next week with a high temperature of 58 degrees on Tuesday, 57 degrees on Wednesday next week, and then temperatures will start to warm back up again next Thursday with a high temperature of 65, but we are going to see another chance of rain on Thursday that is possible as we move into the later half of next work week.